want our village, right? But the best way to get the village is to learn to delegate. I talk about this a lot because it's really important. Working moms especially have a tendency to take things on ourselves, and there's so many reasons. That guilt of, as a mom, I should be doing this. The perfectionism of things have to be a certain way, the inability to let go of control. And for certain things that might be important. When it comes to the kids' doctor's appointments, I need to be there. But a lot of other things, it's so much better in life when you can learn to let go of them and have others handle them. But delegating doesn't always mean that the things that you want done are going to be done. And they're usually not going to be done exactly the way you want them, but you have certain goals and outcomes that you need to achieve. And in order to make sure that happens, delegating doesn't just mean giving it to someone else and forgetting about it. It also means that there's a little bit of monitoring and supervising that needs to go on. First of all, if you're going to delegate something to somebody, one of the most important things you need to do, no matter who it is to give them a reason why. Give them some motivation. You tell your child to clean their room and they think the only reason they're doing it is for you, when you know that they're going to feel better, they're going to be able to find things more easily, nothing's going to get broken. So explain, whether it's a child or a teenager who doesn't want to unload the dishes. Well, when you go to get something to eat, do you want all the dishes to be dirty? Or even a team member who you're delegating a task to and they think that it's just busy work, but it's really important because it's probably the last thing that a client needs before they decide if they're going to go with your company. Explain that why, and then clearly outline the steps. Give people guidance of what they need to do. And this can be something simple like an email or just even a discussion if it's not something real complicated. And then kind of support a little by following up. Not that you're checking in or micromanaging, but hey, how's that going? Were you able to find that list and get all the names out of it that you needed? Oh, you're having trouble? Well, let me tell you where an easy way to find it is, or how you can, look through it without having to do it manually. There's a system that we have for that. And then different people need different amounts of monitoring. Some people like a lot of freedom and autonomy, and you want to give that to your kids or your team as much as possible, but you want to help people who need a little more guidance. So delegate, but do it with supervision, and then you can take some things off your plate and get more done. If you want to delegate childcare, you can do that with MomSub. Just go to momsub.com.